Welcome back to my series of Italian biscuits. Today we're making Brutti ma buoni, which translates as ugly but delicious. This is a really simple biscuit of hazelnuts and meringue that is said to have originated from the Lombardia region of Italy. We're going to bake them in a 140 degrees Celsius oven, so as always, let's get the oven preheating. The first step is to use a mini food processor to chop 150 grams of toasted hazelnuts. We want a combination of fine crumbs and little chunks of hazelnuts to give the biscuits lots of texture. Now onto the meringue. Add a small pinch of salt to 2 egg whites and get whisking. We want soft peaks before we start adding the sugar. Now that we have soft peaks, we can start adding the sugar. I've measured out 150 grams of caster sugar, and I'm going to add roughly a quarter of the sugar at a time, whisking really well between each batch of sugar. Like any other meringue, we want to dissolve the sugar really well into the egg whites. This will take 8 to 10 minutes, so don't rush this step. Now that the meringue is nice and glossy and the sugar is well dissolved, we can start to add the hazelnuts. Let's add half the hazelnuts and fold them in. Then we'll add half a teaspoon of vanilla essence and the rest of the hazelnuts and fold them in as well. Before we can bake the biscuits, we need to cook this mix over a low heat for 12 minutes. I recommend a non-stick pot if you have one, as it makes the cleanup later much easier, as well as the use of a spatula to mix, as it will really help to get all the mixture moving and let you get into the corners and edges of the pot. Now's not the time to make a coffee. This mix needs to be mixed constantly for the next 12 minutes. After 12 minutes, the mixture will be quite thick and will have changed from a bright white colour to a light brown. Now we place spoonfuls of the mix on a lined tray and bake them for about 25 minutes. And here is the finished product. Give them a try, I think you'll really love them.